Do you feel like you're constantly at war with your body, and no matter how much exercise you do, no matter how much you control your food, you can't escape these constant critical thoughts about your body? I've been there myself, and that's why in this video I'm so excited to share with you the #1 mindset shift and a proven hands-on tool that is going to actively reprogram these critical thoughts that you have about your body so that you can finally feel confident and at peace. Before we jump in, if you are really struggling with this and you are finally ready to break free and have a relationship of peace with your body, then I'll invite you to book a one-on-one body confidence call with me through the link below. And in that call, we're going to dive into exactly where you're getting stuck and really give you a proven action-based plan to finally break free of this once and for all. So when we get started here, I want you to actually rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how negatively you feel about your body in this very moment right here, because then we're going to use this tool to reprogram these thoughts, and we're going to check back on that scale at the end of this exercise. So take a moment, rate 1 to 10, how negatively are you feeling about your body in this moment? Once you're aware of these critical thoughts, the next step is to disrupt them and reprogram them. So to take energy and power away from them in your brain so your brain no longer thinks them. Sounds very advanced, but I'm going to teach you how to do that right here, right now. So one of the most effective tools for this is an evidence-based tool called EFT tapping, and that's what we're going to use together. So I'm going to invite you to tap where I tap on my body, so mirror me if you're able to, and repeat these words aloud, and we're going to watch as the magic unfolds, because this technique actively reprograms negative thoughts and allows us to have more peace and confidence. So tapping on the side of your hand, repeating after me aloud, even though I have a part of me that never feels enough about my body no matter what I do. This part is very critical of my body image. And when this part of me thinks these thoughts, I feel sad, unworthy, frustrated. I'm learning how to love and accept myself regardless. I have this part of me that is very critical about my body. This voice that's constantly criticizing the way that I look. This voice says things like, you have to lose weight to be loved. Your body is not good enough as it is. Better find another diet or exercise program. Who's going to love you looking like this? You're going to be judged. You can't wear a bathing suit in public. All these critical thoughts that part of me has about my body and the way that I look, no matter what I do. And what if these thoughts aren't my own? What if they are learned thoughts? From diet culture, beauty standards, the weight loss industry. It's not my fault that I think these thoughts. those industries want me to feel unworthy to profit them. So part of me learned these thoughts through no fault of its own. It's all conditioning. Not my truth. Okay, so take a nice easy breath. Invite in some gentle orienting, so that really means just taking a moment to notice the space you're in. Maybe you have a beautiful window to look out. Let your body just notice the surroundings in your space. This helps us to feel really safe and calm. Maybe you can see my little dog Gibson's head in the corner. And just take a moment to notice how you feel before we go into round two. Before we go into round two, I want to share Caitlin's story with you. She's someone that I work with, and I know that this will be inspiring for you. So Caitlin has shared, prior to joining this program, my biggest struggle was the constant cycle of negative self-thoughts, and I hated not being able to stop them. The struggles made me a prisoner of my own mind, and I was constantly overthinking. Everything I did in life was about how my body looked and how I thought others perceived me. After doing this program, my whole life changed. I have joy. I celebrate accomplishments in my life. I'm loving and accepting of my body. I've lost weight without dieting or exercise. My business has taken off. My relationships are flourishing and healthier, and this has improved every single area of my life. So again, if you're really struggling and you'd love a proven step-by-step framework on how you can actually break free of this prison of hating your body and instead actually feel confident and use your energy to do what actually matters in life, then I invite you to book a one-on-one body confidence call with me, and the link is in the description. Now let's get into round two. So now that we've acknowledged these are conditioned thoughts, these aren't your own thoughts, that is a big important piece of this puzzle, because we spend so much time shaming and blaming ourselves, thinking that this is all our fault, which just keeps us stuck. So let's tap again. I'll invite you to tap where I tap, repeat after me, and let's do round two. Even though society has conditioned me to have a unhealthy relationship with my body image and food, it's not my fault. And what if I could take my power back around all this? Even though society has conditioned me to hate the way that I look, because that profits them, I'm willing to acknowledge this. And I'm learning how to have compassion for myself. Even though society is going to continue to do this and continue to try and beat down my self-esteem, what if I don't have to let them? They're going to keep doing what they do. These industries want to make it extremely difficult for anybody to have a healthy relationship with their body image and food. Because if we love and accept ourselves, we aren't buying their diets or pills or magic fixes. They want us to hate ourselves. And that's not okay. So I'm a little bit open to having compassion for this part of me that learned all of these thoughts. And I recognize that it's just a part of me, not all of me. And I'm learning how to take my power back. Okay, so let's take a nice, easy breath once more. Do some gentle orienting around the space that you're in. Maybe this time you want to try looking to the opposite side first. And you may notice some yawning and shifts coming through in your body, processing everything that we've just done. So take a minute and just let that wash over you, and just notice, how are you feeling in this moment now? What are you noticing is beginning to feel true for you? What's shifting? I would love for you to share that in the comments, and I would love for you to come back to that original reflection that we had of when you tune into your body in this moment, on a scale of 1 to 10, how negatively are you feeling about your body? Maybe you started at 10 and now it's come down to a 7. Or maybe it's no longer even feeling negative, you're just feeling compassionate towards yourself. Would love for you to write that down for yourself, and do encourage you to put it in the comments, because I would love to see what is actively shifting for you. And this technique that we've used is actively reprogramming your brain. It's teaching your brain to take energy and power away from those negative critical thoughts that are stealing all of our life force energy, and helping to neutralize them, taking emotion and intensity away from them, so our brain actively learns we don't have to think those thoughts anymore. And then in turn, we get to teach our brain what to focus on instead, which is all the wonderful things that are actively true about you. And I'd like for you to just remember that this is a part of you that has critical thoughts about your body. It's not all of you. It's just a part of you that learned this, and these thoughts are not your own unique thoughts. They are a product of societal conditioning, beauty standards, weight loss industry, all of these unrelenting, unhealthy messages that we get. And the beautiful thing is, when we can acknowledge that and acknowledge, hey, it's not okay that they do this, but I can learn how to take my power back around this. I don't have to let these industries and let society make me feel unworthy about myself. You get to reclaim your joy and reclaim your life. So that's everything that we're doing here today. So I hope that was useful for you. Like I said, again, I'd love to hear in the comments, so do let me know. And like I said, if you're really stuck and in need of support, and you want some evidence-based tools and a plan to get out of this and start living the life that you truly deserve, reclaiming your life, then you can always book a one-on-one body confidence call with me through the link below. And I think this video would be really helpful for you to watch next, because we're going to continue on this theme. Sending you a big hug. Lots of love to you. Super proud of you, and see you again next week.